After 1,221 days and creating 246 long-form videos on YouTube, I finally got monetized. And this channel's journey began back on the 19th of February 2022. Welcome guys to my first video on this channel. But in reality, things go even further back to the 4th of May 2014, where I published my first ever video. That little boy there is me, a weird guy throughout his high school years. Difficult to talk to and socially awkward. A lost guy in his youth who felt like he was different to everyone else. It's ironic how feeling destined for success is celebrated as intuition, but dismissed as narcissism when they don't. That's the label given to the 99.9% of people who try but never actually succeed. Delusion, it is called. Since I was a kid, I felt like an outsider, not just in childhood, but throughout my teenage years and even to this date. I was an average student coasting along until I started a bank apprenticeship at 15. Something in me shifted back then, a quiet but powerful drive I hadn't felt before. I couldn't see it at that time, but I was shaping a core part of my personal identity. The part that pushed me for more when others stopped at 10. Without many close friends, I poured my energy into work and school. That focus began to pay off. I started to excel, racking up one diploma after another. The achievements felt like they've set me apart somehow, as if each piece of paper brought me closer to being someone special. It was an ego booster, for sure. But in reality, no one cares. During the lockdown, I began to focus on my health, funneling my energy into reading and self-education. Despite the constraints, I managed to escape my home country to explore new horizons and work on my personal growth. I completed part of my mandatory military service in Switzerland before returning to my banking job. I enrolled myself into a part-time bachelor's study program and dedicated myself fully to work, my studies, and the gym. I was pushing myself hard. I got one highest grade after the other and seized every extra opportunity in my training program. For a fleeting moment, I felt invincible. I could see a light at the end of the tunnel, convinced that my belief in a greater purpose was justified and all my sacrifices were truly meaningful. At the end of the day, success often seems to boil down to money. But after my first semester, I craved for more. I felt like that I had untapped potential. That's when I decided to start this YouTube channel. I realized that creativity and purpose were missing from my job and studies, something I had yearned for since my teenage years. I was going hard once again. My days turned into short sleep cycles and endless hours of creating and editing videos. It started to become a strong identity of mine. For about a year and a half, I tried to juggle everything at once, excelling in my job and making solid money while pouring my savings into my YouTube channel. But despite the financial success, I saw my health collapsing. I gained significantly weight, felt increasingly unhappy, and found myself easily irritated. After countless sleepless nights, I was hit by a harsh reality I couldn't escape. Our time on Earth is limited. The odds of you and me even being born are about 1 in 400 trillion. At that time, I felt like my job was holding me back. So I made a bold decision. I quit. Without a backup plan and simply relying on the savings I've accumulated over those 7 years. I hadn't made a quit from my YouTube channel back in 2023. The only money I earned outside my job came from mowing lawns and badminton coachings. Yet my delusional mindset convinced me I was on top of the world. My ego grew big and I felt like that I was special and destined for success. In reality, no one cares. No one gives a F about you. After that, I left my hometown once again and went for a semester abroad in combination with my bachelor's degree. I was trying to go big, to make my YouTube channel a success. For a while, it seemed to work. Each new video outperformed all my previous ones, but as my view counts rose, so did the pressure to prove myself to my family and friends back home. I found myself with the fork in the road. Go hard or go home. My actions spoke louder. My dreams began to look like nothing more than just dreams. The winter months were a write-off, but I reached once again a fork in the road. Go hard or go home. I went home, yeah. but I decided to go hard in my actions. I isolated myself from everything and focused myself on one thing only, creating one video after another for every single day for the whole month of February. It was not just some sit-down videos, no, it was one physical challenge after another, pushing myself to go to places I never imagined I could reach. But I failed. I failed in terms of making money. I did not only make any money, but also losing the investments I made into this channel, and I was about to give up, as I was once again faced with that fork in the road. Go hard or go home. I repaired my drone, took a lower paying job to keep the income flowing, and started to create one video better than the other. Maybe those months of sacrificing without financial rewards felt like a waste of time, but that's what made me to who I am today. You guys started commenting on my videos and praised the production quality, yet the nagging feeling of going hard or going home kept me up during sleepless nights. But I kept trying. I started random business ideas and picked up free editing and video creation jobs in hopes of turning my passion into a full-time career, but it didn't really work out. Over these last couple of years, there was only one thing which stuck with me, and that was this camera right there. My channel was all over the place at the beginning of the year, and there I was once again at that stage of going hard or going home. I went home and I was honestly about to end this channel. I had sprained my ankle pretty badly, which made it impossible to film any challenges. And in February 2025, I gave up my streak of posting a video every single week on YouTube. But something didn't want to let go of it. I remember exactly when I was filming that 1 hour long raw video about how I failed as a full-time creator. And there was that one thing I said over and over again. I was probably at the lowest point of my life back then. Even to this day, I know I can get into banking, get a job. But there I was like really, fuck, I can't just give up now. That is kind of my sentence, like, I can't just give up now, like, after 3 years. That's the same with YouTube, I can't just give up now. And that's kind of the thing which stuck with me over the past 3 years. I can't just give up now. I needed time for myself, and that's why I took a month break off YouTube. In the meantime, I applied for banking jobs and finished that low-paying working student job. But since I started this lonely path, I realized something. The line between greatness and delusion is often drawn by one good day. Success is seen as a symbol from the outside world. But pushing forward, even when you're uncertain, teaches you about yourself, and that lesson is more invaluable. I think everyone has a voice in their head whispering they're meant for something great, but only few of us dare to live as if it's true. There, it's not about if you made it or not, but ruthlessly trying and fighting, refusing to settle. Going hard can teach you more about yourself than any victory could, especially when the odds are stacked against you. That's when most people choose to give up, and that, my friend, is more invaluable than winning. And here I was in March 2025, faced once again, one last time, with that fork in the road of going hard or going home. I threw everything I had into this one last time of going hard. I launched my video production company and for the first time began making money with the skills I'd quietly developed through this YouTube channel. Clients started to take notice. The long hours spent filming, editing, storytelling, they were finally worth something. I began to putting myself out there, stepping into rooms I'd never dared to before. I learned quickly that selling yourself often matters more than selling the product. One connection led to another, and word of mouth began to build momentum. For the first time, I was being recommended, not because I asked, but because my work spoke for itself. And since I wasn't working a regular job yet, I still had some extra time left to create something special on this YouTube channel. I took a step back and asked myself what made me different. What was the one thing that truly set this channel apart from others? It wasn't just the grind. It was the way I told the stories. With the drone shots, the editing, I realized my strength was in creating cinematic, high-quality sprint challenges that visually captured what it's like for an average person to chase world-class athletes, which no one seemed to be doing at this point. So I doubled down on that, to go all in on the one format that felt most true to me.
Alright guys, starting in 3, 2, 1, go! Alright guys, go! Last lap!
That's what I did for the next 2 months when I fully leaned into it. I was waking up at 5 AM to film content on the track when no one was around. Then I'd come home, edit for hours and spend the rest of the day building my video production company, all while juggling my last term in my undergraduate studies. It was relentless, but it felt right. Things started to pay off as I saw one video after another outperforming the other. The momentum started to build, and on the 25th of June 2025, after 1,221 days of grinding, sacrificing and chasing this dream, I got the message I waited for years to see.
After so many countless hours of work, it's actually 1 o'clock in the morning right now. I got monetized on YouTube after three and a half hard years.
Now my new banking job starts at the same time on the 1st of July 2025, and I've decided to stick with it for now. I'll continue building this YouTube channel and my video production company on the side. Is it foolish to not go all in once again? Maybe. I don't know. But what I do know is that it means I won't be able to keep up the pace of 2 videos a week like I did last month. Time will tell what this path will lead me to and how much money it actually earns. But every struggle, every sacrifice in that time has shaped me into someone entirely new. And that, my friend, no paycheck can take away from me. There will be people in your life that tell you that you won't make it, that you're delusional, and sometimes the loudest voice saying that is your own. But that's what makes the act of trying so beautiful. Something no one can take away from you are the pains, struggles, and memories. Those are the 3 things that shape you to who you are today. Now this video probably won't gain much of a reach because I've built an audience around runners and sprinters at this point, but all the OGs of this channel remember the pain, the struggles I went through and sticked with me and believed in me even if I didn't. And for that, I simply want to say thank you to all the people who have commented on my videos, to all the close friends, close family members who kept believing in me whilst I wanted to give up. I was like, I can't leave them down, I can't let the people down. And now at this point, so many people start to comment on my videos, and I try to keep up to reply to every single comment, but that's not easy. If you've made it this far, comment down below. I can't give up now, and never stop believing in yourself, because if I've made it this far, I'm truly certain that you can make it too. No matter where you are in your journey, just stick your head down, keep believing in yourself, and never give up.